fellow Brick fans, DJ Bricks here, back for another review. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you're notified of whenever I upload new content. DC sets I tend to upload every Monday. And don't forget to also smash like buttons so my channel can reach more Lego fans. But today I have a 2018 Lego DC Superheroes Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice base set. It is set numbers 853744. It has 46 pieces, is recommended for building ages 6 and up, and was available for cost you $13 here in the United States. Taking a quick look at the packaging here, because this is the older style of these type of blister packs here, where you kind of have to rip apart the packaging to get to the figures here. You have a nice little display showcasing the figures with the exclusive minifigure around the Knightmare version of Batman here. And you get a little parts pack here. You get some accessories off to the sides there. You get the DC Superheroes logo up top there for the 2018 design that they had for the sets there. And on the back here you just have a whole bunch of warnings and informational stuff in various languages, as well as a nice product shot of the set. I did call this a Batman v Superman set because Lego did in their description list this as a Batman v Superman set, even though this appears in Justice League as well, Zack Snyder's more recent cut. But in their description they mention it, and recreating the scene that this is from, as well as the Batman here was the first of these packs to include a exclusive figure to entice people to buy these packs. But that does it for looking at the packaging and this opening. So let's open this up and see how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. So we're going to start with the exclusive figure in the set. It is the Knightmare outfit for Batman. Going over his accessory real quick, it's just a gun, the standard Alien Conquest one that they've been using since that line began. They just stuck a lightsaber hilt on the end of it to make it look like kind of a gun. But you do have that exclusive 1x1 Joker card print tile there, just clipped onto that piece there. But taking that away, looking at the rest of the figure, you do have things that we've never gotten on most Batmans here. You get some nice dual molded legs, black and tan here, to represent his little trench coat a lot better. He's got some nice printing to represent the olive green pants, nice torso print with the bat suit underneath all of what he's wearing here. Instead of dual molded arms, we get some arm printing. I think that would have looked way better if it was dual molded arms, but maybe they're just trying to go for the fact that this is a trench coat and they were just printing the details on top of it. You get some nice back torso printing here, nice front torso printing. Then you get the standard short ear cowl that we've been seeing for years now with this Batman. And then on the top of the helmet you actually get some printing for the goggles that he uses with this suit. They are on top of there. Taking that helmet off, you can see a nice face printing here. It's it's the face that was introduced with the Justice League sets to better represent Ben Affleck's Batman here. It's got some stubble around the mouth, just to represent his Batman a little bit better. You got some nice. It's that standard for Batman for years of the white headband, just to give the whited out eyes, even though it's not really accurate to any of the live action Batmans. But talking about the head here, the skin tone, I've previously talked about other heads where the printing wasn't done enough to make it look like actual flesh printed on there. Here is the exact opposite problem that Lego has, where they just overcorrect to the point where it looks like the skin is way darker than it needs to be, so it looks like Batman has a tan when he doesn't. On this head, it's a little bit better, but you can see he also has a different expression here, which is nice. But putting the cowl back on, that does it for Knightmare outfit Batman. There are two figures in the set are the Parademons. These are pretty much just reused from the 2017 Justice League sets. You can see they are made up of a variety of shades of green here. That's just more due to toy aesthetics because Mattel, when they had figures for this movie too, they had the Parademons in that kind of coloring. So that seems to be just a style that Warner Brothers wanted for the toys for these. But the general printing of them, very nicely done. Leg printing, torso printing on some nice head printing up there. Would have been nice to get some facial variation. They both each come with a stud shooter to represent their blasters. They are loaded with red studs there, and then they both come with these plastic wings for their wing pack here. They came in two different styles, and you get both of them, one sporting each. You can see there, one with the wings folded, one with them splayed out for flying. And I'm going to take the one set off just so we can take a good look at the back printing here. Taking that wing off, you can see they got some nice back head printing, some nice back torso printing. It is the exact same between the both of them, since it is the same exact figure twice. But I think that Lego did a really good job for the Parademons for this wave. But that does it for the figures. Let's look at the rest of the build. So looking at the main build of the set here, it's just a little turret for Batman to utilize. Not really accurate to the movie, but it is made up of a handful of pieces, like most of these accessory pack items typically are. You can angle it as much as you want to really arc your shot, which I really like. You get a transparent windscreen here to kind of protect yourself with. You get a little bar here for if you want a figure to clip onto it so they can actually look like they're holding this. But front of the turret here has a couple of stud shooters on here with trans green studs. Not sure if that's supposed to represent kryptonite or not, but if you don't know how these work, you just push down on the lever and it'll fire off a stud. And you can easily lose these. That's why they give you extras, which we'll go over in the extra pieces. But that does it for the main little build of this set. So looking at the extra pieces, with these older accessory packs, there weren't really extra pieces to really speak of, so all we get here is just a couple extra shots for the stud shooters, 2 in red, 2 in green. The extras included there for the stud shooters, that in case you lose the studs, but that does it for the extra. So looking at the instructions here, of course it's a one-page leaflet, like so many polybags and other sets like this. You get a little product shot here in the corner with the set, as well as the set number. First page here just tells you how to build the figures and the accessories they come with, and then the back page just has the steps to build the little turret included. But that's it for the pamphlet there. It actually just doesn't have anything promoting any sets or whatever, but that does it for the instructions. So going over my final thoughts for this set. As I said before in the previous accessory packs I looked at, the more draw here is to the figures of the set. So the build, not really that substantial. It just gives you something to play with. So the build is fine for what it is. The figures, they do give us a couple Parademons, which is nice for army building, but the main draw for the set is Batman in that Knightmare outfit, to recreate the scene from Batman v Superman, and now Zack Snyder's Justice League cut. But I think they really nailed that figure out of the park. I did have a couple issues with it, but I think they did a good job on it. Quality-wise, again, it's just Batman's head. If it's too pale, it's too tan, and this happens to be the case of where it was too tan. So there was a small quality issue here. For price, this was back when this came out. This cost at $13, which is kind of a fair price point for this. I do think it is worth that price point. Now on to the other thing of this being tied into Zack Snyder stuff. I don't think we're going to get more sets. It's just these Justice League sets kind of sold poorly, and this is a prime example of that. This is still available for sale on Lego's website today. It's on a slight sale, 20% off, but that just goes to show you how badly these sets sold. It's not that these sets are bad, they're not. It's just public reception for these weren't that good, and I don't necessarily agree with it, because this is a great product and I highly recommend you pick it up. So all in all, this set does get a 4.5 out of 5 for me. I highly recommend you pick this up if you haven't. It is well worth it, especially for that exclusive Knightmare Batman. But that does it for this video. Comment below, let me know what you think about the set in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep building.